Now, Russian President Vladimir Putin has offered a ceasefire in Ukraine if Kyiv withdraws its troops from annexed areas and drops NATO plans. And he has specifically said that Ukrainian troops must withdraw from Donetsk, Luhansk, Zaporizhia, and Kherson for peaceful talks to begin. And this comes at time of G7 meeting as well as Swiss Ukraine Peace Summit or conference, whatever you may call it. Though I think it's a big failure because Russia is not there and other global south countries have sent, either they have not sent delegation or have sent very low grade of delegation, low level of delegation. Anyways, so if let's come back again on this peace plan which Putin has suggested. So it is not a new one. This he has done during a meeting with his officials of foreign ministry, and it is not very common for him to address those officials. I think the last time he did it in 2021, and that time he talked about security aspects on the western borders of Russia, and after that, that is special in 2022 Feb 2022, that is special military operation vis-a-vis Ukraine took place. So this is something important, and in between also we saw all these talks. So it's not a new talk, but he has specific point of specific things. He has talked about it in details. He has also talked about that if Ukrainian troops withdraw from these areas, they will be allowed to withdraw peacefully. And he also talked about that this is not the issue of conflict basically between Russia and Ukraine. If it was, then those two countries are having so many similarities that they would have found some solution, but it is between West and Russia, and he's not wrong. Plus, he also said that if Ukraine does not abide with these terms, then the war will continue. And what message I am getting that after if Ukraine does not buy this peace proposal of Vladimir Putin, then war will continue, bloodshed will continue, and the Russian advances will also continue. And this means that Ukraine may cease to exist as a state, because if losing all these four territories plus Crimea, it will be a big setback to Ukraine definitely, because these areas include major cities, major ports, major industrial regions. But even after losing, which they have already lost to Russians, even after accepting to lose these territories and withdrawing whatever the troops they are there, Ukraine at least will survive as a state, and then they can look towards West European Union, and they can exist as a state. But if the war continues, I don't think that Ukraine will exist as a viable state anymore. But I don't think, and I'm not wrong, because Ukraine has actually rejected this proposal, but it was not Ukraine. If you look at the collective West, it was not going anywhere to accept this proposal. At least the leaders who are in power right now in America or in Great Britain or in France were not actually buying this, because they were propagating since Feb that Russia is losing and Russia will lose big. So this, if they coincide, if they defeat and concede defeat, or they accept this plan, then this will be a big political setback for them, as well as for neocons in United States. So they have rejected it, and they were actually about to reject it. But I think this is a grave mistake by Ukraine, because I don't think that Ukraine will continue to be to exist as a state if war continues and it loses more of men and machine and territory. Thank you.